26-2, 26-3. 26-3. Le ayudó a...
He look like some Floyd Mayweather shit.
Look at it, look. Slick.
Wait till that start hitting that body.
Yeah.
Alvarez hit that body. Oh.
Look how slick.
Canelo Alvarez working on the historic, legendary Iron Mike Tyson slip uppercut, slip hook for his highly anticipated now showdown.
Canelo Alvarez and Mike Tyson recently traveled together and trained together in anticipation of Canelo's impending fight with Terence Crawford. The renowned heavyweight improved Canelo's training camp by providing encouragement and strategic insights. Their partnership adds excitement to the impending fight and displays respect for one another as well as Tyson's ongoing impact in the sport. Tyson highlighted Canelo Alvarez's strong body and skillful motions in his compliments. He said that he was reminded of a young Floyd Mayweather by Canelo's deft defense and fluid footwork. Tyson was impressed by Canelo's technique and discipline and said he was confident he could defeat Terence Crawford in their next bout.
He can box. He's slick.
He look like some Floyd Mayweather shit.
Look at it. Slick.
Wait till that start hitting that body.
Yeah.
Alvarez hit that body. Oh.
Look how slick. Mike, look how slick he is.
Oh, he's gonna get.
Caleb buried his daughter when she was 2 years old.
Yeah.
He's got that.
Mike Tyson famously avoided answering directly when questioned about Terence Crawford's chances against Canelo Alvarez during an interview. The world will find out soon enough, Tyson said instead. His decision to remain silent was quite telling. Tyson, who is renowned for his ruthless honesty and keen talent sense, appeared to imply that this is a contest that needs to be seen rather than one that is subject to casual speculation. Tyson's guarded but telling remark suggests that he respects both men and that the bout will be unpredictable.
Mike, is he great enough to move up 2 more divisions to fight Canelo at 168?
We're gonna see.
The next generation of fighters has been mentored by Mike Tyson for a long time. His attention is constantly on accuracy, how to move efficiently, employ angles, and apply pressure at the right moment. Tyson stresses mastery of the fundamentals, whether it's about delivering a punch with purpose or defending with grace. Many young fighters have been impacted by this commitment to the basics, which also explains why Tyson respects boxers who exhibit discipline in the ring. Tyson believes that using power properly and at the appropriate moment is more important than simply possessing it.
How are you moving your feet, Mike?
Just go and look.
Tyson wasn't sugarcoating his assessment of the matchup when asked. He pointed out the disparity in physique and labeled it outright a perilous route for Crawford. He emphasized Canelo's unrelenting forward pressure, delicate yet powerful head movement, and compact strength. Tyson believes that these attributes could cause Crawford a lot of problems, particularly given that Canelo is accustomed to facing and defeating bigger opponents. Tyson is more worried about the wisdom of entering the ring with someone who excels in heavier weight classes and has made a name for himself by subduing opponents with restrained aggression than he is about Crawford's skill.
What do you think?
They can do what they want, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
I just don't think it's a good idea. You know, I don't think, what would he have? I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea. People have done things crazy like that before. It's just that he doesn't have to do it. He doesn't have to do it.
Despite his belief that the bout is dangerous, Tyson does not discount Crawford's skills. He really gave Crawford high marks for his previous efforts, highlighting his dominance over Israel Madrimov. Tyson holds Crawford in the highest regard for his timing, ring IQ, and flexibility during a fight. But Tyson makes a distinction between skill and pragmatism. People shouldn't constantly fight just because they can. The physical toll and the results of technique and brute force colliding in an unforgiving weight category are his main concerns.
I just came from Crawford's last fight.
In L.A.?
Yes.
You went to it. What'd you think?
I thought that was a tough guy, and that guy gave, you know what I mean? I'm glad that he came back the last 2 rounds. You know, the guy was very awkward and strong.
Super awkward.
Yeah, and this guy fights anybody. Crawford fights anybody. Yeah. I don't agree with that, you know, because you got to look good in order for you won't mess up your next fight. Because if you fight this guy, you don't look good, the fans, I don't want, he's not going to look good at win with this guy. You got to constantly have fights that you know and fight a guy that's going to make you look good. The guy got to pressure you or something. You know, this guy's running around. Crawford's not used to this kind of movement and
weird
stuff.
fit.
Yeah, awkward as a motherfucker.
You think are you ready? You think the world's ready for Crawford Canelo?
I support Crawford and Canelo both, but
I mean, it's the fight people want to see, right?
Nah, I don't think they want to see him fight Canelo. You think so? You think they want to see him fight Canelo?
Yeah, for sure.
It's what I think it's what Crawford wants too, right?
He wants to fight him too.
I think he wants to make history.
It's a big fight.
Well, that's to make history is worth doing it.
Yeah. I think he wants to. You ever follow the WWE?
I love WWE.
Tyson's doubt stems from reason. It's a physical risk to jump many weight divisions. It's not only a mental challenge. Tyson notes that Canelo Alvarez is inherently larger, stronger, and has adapted well to higher divisions. Tyson has concerns about Crawford, who has spent most of his career fighting in lighter divisions, now competing at this level.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight. You know, and he had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that was just coming straight at him. The guy was too awkward.
He's herky-jerky.
New video from Canelo's training sessions shows a fighter who is totally focused on getting ready for the bout. His routines demonstrate precise movement, explosive combinations, and long-term conditioning exercises that demonstrate a deep level of dedication. Canelo is definitely taking Crawford seriously. His camp's organization and intensity suggest that he is not only sure of his skills, but also fully aware of the danger Crawford poses. It appears as though every move and punch made during training is deliberate, preparedness for a planned conflict.
Guys that just have preposterous power, and Canelo is a guy that has power but is constantly working on it. There's a great clip of him working with Andy Ruiz. You know that shield, that weird hand shield that they hold up for hooks. Yeah. And he's like, "This is not for speed. This is just power. Just power." He's like, "Don't try to be fast with this. Just power." And you see him, bro, he hits so hard.
Canelo is a wonderful example of the kind of boxer Tyson has always admired. One who combines technical skill with physical ferocity. Tyson is especially impressed by Canelo's skill in maneuvering around the ring, including his use of feints, slipping punches, and deadly accuracy in counterattacks. Tyson views Canelo as a unique combination of traditional toughness and contemporary boxing intelligence.
I think Canelo should beat him, overpower him, but Canelo's not moving his head no more. The other guy was hitting him, and that's what gives the other guy confidence. Because he can hit.
Crawford wants the fight because of the risk, not because it will discourage him. According to him, this may be a turning point in his legacy, the kind of difficult task that distinguishes great warriors from legends. Crawford is there to leave his mark on history, not only to take part in this matchup.
I think me and Canelo will make for a great fight. It's the best fight in boxing right now. And you got 2 first ballot Hall of Famers going head to head with each other. And everybody want to see how Terence is going to do going up 2 more weight classes.
A lot of people making a big deal about the weight. You just walked in here. You don't look like a 54 right now.
I just think a lot of people is adopting other people's thoughts.
I've seen Canelo in person. Yeah. Even for him, 168 is a big weight class.
Facts. And he's always the smallest person in his division. When you got Usyk fighting Tyson Fury, you know, Tyson Fury was the massive fighter over Usyk.
I'm not even so sure Canelo will be the bigger guy.
He'd probably be thicker, but I'm taller.
Yeah.
You know, he have his strong points in the fight. I have mine.
Although Crawford has publicly admitted that the remuneration is considerable, money isn't his primary driving force. The opportunity to compete against the greatest and push the boundaries of boxing is what motivates him.
In boxing? Well, Canelo's the face of boxing. He's the best
fighter for Terence Crawford out there. He's the biggest fight for Terence Crawford out there, so that's why Terence Crawford want to take the opportunity to share a ring with another great.
How do you beat him?
You'll see. Come 12.
Everyone's talking about the weight differences. What's your kind of response to that, Terence?
That's why we fight the fight. So September 12th, we all going to see if the weight going to make a difference or not.
Do you want to fight him twice and then retire? Is that kind of the ideal thing for you?
One fight at a time. One fight at a time.
Someone as well known as Canelo, and on such a large stage, offers a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to permanently change his story. Interview Mikey Garcia, the former champion, has voiced his opinion and sided with Canelo mostly because to his physical superiority. Garcia thinks the sheer intensity and constant pressure will start to wear on Crawford if he is unable to stop Canelo's aggression before it is too late. Although he acknowledges Crawford's skill, he believes the bigger man has a significant advantage in this game.
There are too many weight classes apart. And although the skills, Crawford is one of the best fighters that I've seen. Now, Canelo is, fighting at 168. Crawford just moved up to 154, and he has some trouble with that in that fight. Now, where do you plan on going? 164, 65, 66? Canelo ain't gonna come down to 160.
Yeah,
Canelo ain't gonna come down, maybe 166 max if he accepts. I think Canelo wins that fight based on just the size. I'm a fan of that fight. I think Crawford has accomplished everything he had to accomplish from 140, 147, now 154. That's even greater for him. He wants to do something, collect belts at 154, he can attempt that. But there's no money in that compared to the Canelo fight. And Canelo is trying to fight other guys, and at that point it's more of a big fight, for the money that's gonna generate. But as a fight fan, I'm not really a fan of that matchmaking. I'd rather see Canelo move up and fight somebody like Bitterbeef or Revolt again. If he wanted to challenge himself, move up to 175 again, and challenge himself against those guys.
That concludes the video for today. For more boxing analysis and access to unique bout content, keep checking back and remember to like, comment, and subscribe.